Hey everybody, it's Donna from Tarot doing another all sign reading. We're going to do Who Wants to Be Your Valentine? And I'm going to try to use 3 oracle decks, 7 or 8 tarot decks. And for anybody who has any questions during the live stream, I have 2 decks to answer yes or no questions, and I even have a deck for timing. So with that said, I'm going to try to keep up with the banners too. So with that said, if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If you've got questions, give me questions. If you got comments, I want to hear what you think. So let's get into this. I'm going to get right into it. And this is going to be in the random playlist if you want to check back. So, we're going to start with Aries, and it's going to be I'm going to put it at a minute. So I'm going to change the banner. We're just going to skip that. I'm going to change the banner to Aries. And Aries starts at 1 minute. All right. So Aries, who wants to be your Valentine? All right, so we'll do the tarot. Oh, I have astrology at the end. I'm going to do 2. All right, so let's see. All right. So this is somebody that you are not involved with. This is somebody that wants to be your Valentine. It says challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. I'm trying to be someone you can trust. So it could be somebody you know, but it says I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. So this is somebody who's healing. They have issues. Let's look at some cards and try to get an idea of who this might be. I'm using 8 decks, y'all. 8 decks. Oh, and I gotta put this back so I can see comments. All right, so let's see. 3 of Swords. Yep, that's somebody who's heartbroken. Oh, and I'll call out the signs too in a second. Page of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles. Somebody who feels left out in the cold. So, somebody who could be spying on you right now. Somebody who's feeling left out in the cold. The Lovers. Ooh, they feel like you could be soulmates. King of Swords, they're very not real warm and fuzzy. They're very logical. 8 of Wands, they want to come rushing in though, and Ace of Swords, they want to talk to you. So there's a lot of Swords energy. Right off the rip, what am I looking at? I'm looking at Libra, all the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Taurus are the main signs that are popping out. But yeah, this is somebody who's kind of hurt, kind of broken. As far as your astrology, I'll do that real quick too. Coming up through the rest of this month, Valentine's, for example, there's going to be a power struggle, Aries, for you all. And it looks like there's going to be a blow up or a power struggle within your friendships, groups, associations, if you belong to a club or something like that. And it could affect your money. So be careful with that. And as far as, what's the 12th house? Oh, yeah, be super careful. Do not let any kind of arguments or fights, I hate to say this, but cause you to go to somehow find yourself in the hospital or in prison. Because, it means something could pop off. You may not be a violent person, but maybe somebody else is. I don't know. So just be really careful that power struggles and arguments and fights don't go too far. And that's it. All right, so we're going to go on to Taurus now. And that was actually pretty quick. That didn't take too long. All right, so I'm going to change the banner to Taurus. And it is going to be for 4:10. All right, so Taurus at 4:10. And I'll put the timestamps at the end. All right, so Taurus, who wants to be your Valentine? First you get, you're my soulmate. So this person feels like your soulmates. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. So this is somebody you know, and they feel like your soulmates, but they get triggered. Are they an avoidant? It says, let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. So they maybe try to let go of someone or something. The cards we get, Knight of Wands. Ugh, Well, that's player energy. That's Sagittarius there. Ace of Wands, someone who's interested in getting down and dirty, so they're interested in the physical side of things. The Devil card, so this is Capricorn energy. It says toxic witches is what it says. The Eight of Cups, somebody who's either walking away from you or walking away from someone else or something, because and that's Pisces energy, but somebody, look at this, somebody who's walking away. We have Eight of Cups, wait, Two of Cups, sorry. Two of Cups, Cancer energy, somebody who actually does want to share love with you, so they must be walking away from somebody else or something else. Seven of Wands, okay, I'm going to ask this question. Are they defensive? Yes, because they have trust issues. Ooh, okay, so you're dealing with somebody who's defensive. They do have trust issues. And Four of Cups, more Cancer energy. They could be ignoring you, though. What kind of person, if they're interested in you and they feel like you're soulmates and they want you, ignores you? Are they playing games? I'm going to ask the other day. Are they playing games? Yes, Two of Pentacles. They're juggling, or they want you to think that they've got more going on, or they're juggling. What is that? All right, Taurus. Let's do your astrology real quick, and then I'm going to go into Gemini. Okay, so for the rest of this month, in the next couple of days, actually, because Valentine's is coming up, there is going to be a power struggle. And I want you to be aware of this. So it could happen in your career, and it could affect, I put for notes, don't burn out. So actually, there could be a power struggle, and you could try to push the limits too far when it comes to your career, and you could cause yourself to experience burnout. At the end of the month, you might feel kind of lonely, like you have no friends, or you're feeling kind of cut off from friends, or there's no action. It's just temporary. And that's it. All right, so I'm going to try to do this quickly. So now we are going to go on to Gemini. I'll change the time. I'll put 7:30. 7:30 for Gemini. All right, so Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, okay, I have questions. Love someone in office, but no response from them. Shall I wait for you to move on? Patel, should you wait for them to move on? I think that's what you're asking. Should you wait for them to move on? Maybe. They're kind of there's some recklessness here. Yeah, because it says domineering, controlling, lack of discipline, rigid, tyrant, recklessness. So yeah, you might want to let that go. That doesn't sound very good. All right, so Gemini. We're going to do Gemini's reading, and the oracle cards we have attached to my ex. Oh, Gemini, no. And if this person is a Leo, I know how y'all like Leos. Attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. Ooh, okay. I knew I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you again. This is somebody you know, Gemini. Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. Are they moving in with someone? You know what? If they're still attached to their ex and they're like getting back together with them, I don't know. We'll see. All right, but are they trying to get back with their ex? Yes. Oh my God. And it's the card of giving to two people. Okay, well, let's see what kind of signs and anything else we can find out. Lovers. This is the Gemini card. They may feel like you two are soulmates. Knight of Pentacles. That's a Virgo energy. Somebody who takes a long time to invest and to really open up. Page of Cups. It could be somebody who's either shy or emotionally immature. And that's all the water signs. The Moon card. That's in tarot, that's Pisces energy. It could be somebody who's either confused or has secrets or just unclear which way to go. The Four of Wands, that's Aries energy. And you know what? Isn't that funny? Because it said moving, where is it? Change of residence, moving in with your partner. So if they're dealing with somebody else, they want to move in with that person. So are you, and is this a homosexual? Somebody who chooses their dating partner according to who would let them live with them for free. Oh my God. Three of Cups, Cancer energy. I think we got that a couple other times. So you're new with it. That was Taurus got that. Someone who's either, I don't know, when I look at this, I get party animal energy. Look at this. This looks like a party animal, doesn't it? Like they're just like rocking out. And then the Hierophant. So it's somebody who's traditional though. And this is Taurus energy. So they're very traditional. Gemini. I'm going to do your astrology too real quick since I'm doing all of it. I'm doing everything. So Gemini. Coming up in the next couple of days, you're going to experience, everybody's going to be experiencing power struggles, but for you, it's going to be, has to do with your beliefs, either your political beliefs or religious beliefs. And I want to caution you to not let things get out of control and cause you to get arrested or end up getting into a fight or anything like that, any kind of physical altercation. Because if that happens, it's going to be very public. It'll become public knowledge. So just be really careful of that. And towards the end of the month, that's when people, if that happened, that's when people would find out and they would see you as being restricted in some way and kind of depressed. So, and I know that sounds kind of like a downer message, but I'm just giving you a warning. All right. So just be careful. Don't let any kind of power struggles cause you any problems. Okay, so let's move on to Cancer. Hopefully okay, yeah. Cancer. Okay, and then back to comments. And then what time is it? We're going to go at 12:15. This is awesome. Rolling. All right, so Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so we're going to do first your Oracle cards. Jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Okay. Jealous. No matter who I am with, my thoughts always lead me back to you. So this is somebody you know. This isn't like a secret admirer. Liar. Be careful of someone's sneaky. Okay, so this person's a liar. Oh my God. All right, let's see what else we got. The Emperor, that's Aries energy. Somebody who likes to be in charge, could be somebody who's a little bit controlling. Queen of Wands, that's Aries energy. It's more, both of these are Aries cards. Somebody who may get a lot of attention, may be very, very confident, sexual, has a lot of magnetism, attractive. Let's see, who likes to be in control. King of Swords. So this person is very logical. They're not real warm and fuzzy. They may spend a lot of time. They might be a communicator. I don't know. Are they a writer? I don't know. I'm looking at this picture. They could be somebody who does a lot of writing, or maybe they're just typing on. Like, see how they're on a typewriter? I always think writer when I see that. Or they, I don't know, send letters. I don't know. That's not four. It is. It's Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, somebody who's stubborn, that's Taurus. Well, that's not Taurus energy. That's actually Capricorn energy. But I always think of Four of Pentacles as Taurus. So they could have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Taurus. But somebody who's a bit stubborn. They could be a little bit stingy. I hate to say that. But and what else? Knight of Swords. They act before they think. They speak, words come out of their mouth with no filter. Like they can be very sharp with their words. They'll speak before they think. And then Two of Cups, it's somebody who actually does love you. They want to share love with you. That's Cancer. Knight of Cups is Gemini, and Two of Cups is, or Knight of Swords is Gemini. Two of Cups is Cancer. And last but not least, Five of Cups, somebody who, this is Scorpio energy, but somebody who's feeling disappointed. Maybe they feel like they didn't get what they want. They don't really appreciate what they have. Because see how those cups back here? I don't know if you can see that, but there's cups back here that are still sitting upright. And they're Can you see that? And then they're focusing on these that are spilled. So they don't appreciate what they have when they have it. This might be one of those people that you got to get away for them to appreciate you, for them to realize what they had. All right, so Cancer, we'll do your astrology, and then I'm going to move on to Leo. So Cancer, debt issues, hamper dreams. Okay, so coming up over the next few days, there's going to be Mars is going to conjunct Pluto. Basically, there's going to be power struggles. And those power struggles, in your case, it's going to take place in your 8th house. That's a house of debt, death, taxes. You do not want these debts to hamper your dreams because it affects your 11th house, which is your dream, hopes, dreams, and wishes, and friendships. Actually, now that I think about it. So you don't want your debts or any kind of deaths or anything like that, taxes, to hamper your friendships or your dreams or your wishes or anything like that. Also, towards the end of the month, Sun, Mercury, and Saturn are all going to be conjunct in your 9th house. So I feel like that's going to show you being either very serious, more serious when it comes to your beliefs, whether it be political beliefs or religious beliefs or whatever it is. Or there could be a little bit of depression as a result of those things. You may be feeling a little bit down about them, not seeing them in the best light. All right. No, I know, not to end it on a negative note, but there's that. So Cancer, we are now going to move on to Leo, and I'm doing pretty well. We're at 16 and a half minutes, and I'm kind of flying through it. That's kind of cool. All right, let's do the banner for Leo. Change it back to comments. And, okay, and then the time. What time is it? It is 16, we'll just say 17. So Leo begins at 17. All right. And so, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I want it to be exact. I want it to be exact, Leo. All right, so unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. So this is somebody you know. No other compares to you. Okay, they can't replace you. No, it's not the right time. What? Okay. This person's conflicted. It says unclear. This person's confused. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. It's not the right time. Is this one of those people that has a lot of Libra energy where they're in and out? All right, so you have Ace of Pentacles. That's all of the Earth side. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be somebody who spends a lot of their energy focusing on making money. So they may be all about money or just financial security. 6 of Pentacles, they may be somebody who feels like they need to right some kind of wrong, makes things right. They may be feeling charitable. This is Taurus energy, but they may also be somebody who's giving to 2 people. 10 of Wands, somebody who feels burdened. That's Sagittarius energy as well. What did I just do? All right. I'm going to look and see what it says. Why make things so much more difficult than they need to be? That's what it says on this card. Okay. And that was Sagittarius energy. You have 6 of Wands. That's Leo energy. That's you. So they could have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Leo as well. Somebody who likes to win. They may want to win you over. 5 of Cups. That Cancer just had that. This is Scorpio energy, but somebody who doesn't pay attention to what they have, the good things they have. They only focus on what's gone wrong. So they're kind of poor me, nobody loves me, that kind of person. It's nothing ever turns out right. They don't appreciate what they have when they have it. You got to get away from them for them to appreciate you. And that's kind of sucky if you ask me. And last but not least, or actually I'm going to do 2 more. King of Wands, that's Leo energy as well. So you may be dealing with somebody who also has Leo in their chart, heavy Leo. This is somebody who is very magnetic, charismatic, confident, sexy, attractive. People are drawn to this person. They may be popular. And then Gemini energy with the 10 of Swords. They may be feeling done. They maybe have just gotten done with someone or something. So I don't know if they've dealt with somebody else recently, or they just feel like they've been stabbed in the back. They feel like they've been betrayed. Or is it a case where they did that to you? Let's see. Did they stab you in the back? Ooh. Yeah. I'm glad I asked. So this is somebody that you feel like they stabbed you in the back. They're unpredictable, disregard for consequences. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so Leo, real quick, I'm going to do your astrology, and then we're going to go on to Virgo. Leo, right now, there is a transit that's coming up, and this is just for like a minute or so. I'm going to go over like now and through the end of the month. So basically what's happening right now, there's power struggles building up. So be careful. Do not let it affect you in a negative way. It can affect your health or your job, and then it ends up impacting, like if you, well, it's going to impact ninth house matters. So be careful not to let any kind of power struggle on the job or any kind of health issue, like don't let stress get out of hand and cause you to have a health issue or anything like that. But it can impact if you are in college and you're going for a degree, it can have a negative effect on your attendance or your scores, or if you are trying to travel, go on vacation, go long distance travel, it can affect that. So be careful. You don't want anything to negatively impact that. You definitely don't want to have any kind of accidents. So just be careful when it comes to like power struggles or things kind of blowing up. Don't let things get out of hand. All right. And actually, you know what? I was reading Virgos. Actually, relationships. I apologize, Leo. Relationships. There can be power struggles in relationships that can. Ooh, I'm so glad I looked at this. I should be wearing these a little more often. Look at this handwriting. How can I read this? So, yes, power struggles in relationships can become very public, and it can cost you. And I want to see what they said. Tarnish your reputation. So yeah, relationship blow-ups could tarnish your reputation. So be really careful about power struggles in relationships. Don't let somebody trigger you, basically. All right, now we're going to move on to Virgo. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. If it resonates, feel free to hit like, comment, share, whatever. All right, so let's go to banners. We're going to go to Virgo now. Virgo. Back to comments. All right, and then we're going to note the time. We're going to say Virgo started at 22:40. All right, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who wants to be your Valentine? All right, we're going to do the Oracle cards first. Ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I need to get away and clear my head. Is this somebody that ghosted you? What? This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. What? I'm just gonna tell you right now, if somebody ghosted you, that's disrespectful, and I would not let them come back. That's me, but Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they could have a heavy Earth sign in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right, so Page of Cups. It could be somebody who's either shy and they want to reach out to you, or they're emotionally immature. Page of Cups represents all the water signs, Taurus or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune. What? Keister. That's my cat. Keister. We hear you, honey. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody. Okay, come here. Man, she's old and grumpy. Come here. Come here. Okay, can we not argue and fight? Here. Hold on. Yep. Just go in there. All right. And you're not going in there. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune, Virgo, is that's Sagittarius energy. It could be somebody who likes to gamble, somebody who likes to push their luck. It could be somebody who's karmic in some way. You could, it could be somebody who, if you believe in reincarnation, somebody you've had a lot of past lives with. Then we have the crap. Is this the Tower card? Yeah. So the Tower card, interesting. So that's Mars energy. So that could be Aries or Scorpio, but somebody who's kind of a disaster. Oof. Oh my God, yes. And then Seven of Swords. Now look, this is not your typical run-of-the-mill Seven of Swords, which represents Aquarius energy, but look at this. Look at this Seven of Swords. They're a hot mess. They're clumsy, they're disorganized. They got toilet paper stuck to their foot. They're just, they may try to hide things from you. They may try to hide from you the fact that they're a complete disaster mess. They don't have their shit together, but they can't. Look, they can't. They try to hide it from you, but they can't. They're clumsy. They can't get their shit together. Two of Wands, that's Aries energy. Somebody who's at a crossroads. Queen of Wands. Didn't we just have Queen of Wands? Hold on. Before I go further, I could have sworn we did not. Okay. So, Queen of Wands. That's Aries energy, and that's also somebody who is very attractive, charismatic, gets a lot of attention, confident, sexy. You know, they look good, feel good, all that. And then here's the Hermit card. Interesting. This is you. So they could have Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Virgo. It could be somebody who's a homebody who stays to themselves a lot, tries to look for answers, tries to pay attention to their intuition. All right, so Virgo, I'm going to go over your astrology for the rest of the month. It'll just take a second, but be careful. I accidentally almost told Leo your stuff, and it basically, any kind of power struggles on the job, you do not want them to impact anything that has to do with travel, or like if you're in college and you're trying to get a degree or going back to school or anything like that. Any kind of ninth house matters. So you don't want power struggles on the job, or any kind of, I hate to think of it this way, depending on your age, but like if you have, let's say that you have hypertension, high blood pressure, that kind of thing, you don't want to have possibly a heart attack affect, like if you were planning on traveling, because ninth house matters, travels in ninth house matter. A heart attack could cause you to not make the trip, right? So just be really careful with that. Also, you're going to feel, and this, I hate to sound like a Debbie Downer, but it is what it is. Towards the end of the month, you're going to feel a little bit down, a little bit, a little depressed because of relationships. Like you may feel like the relationships are strained, or you're feeling a little lonely when it comes to like your partnerships. But that'll change. So it's just temporary, because then March comes. So there's that. All right, so let's do Libra next. And I am actually flying through this. I already did my Duolingo for the day. All right, so back to the comments. So Libra, what time are we doing Libra? We'll say 28:20. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hopefully I can read my own handwriting because it's kind of debatable. I'm using readers right now. All right, so Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who wants to be your Valentine? So let's take a look. We'll do the Oracle cards first. Need time to heal. Right now I'm in a space where I need to focus on my healing and self-love. This isn't about you, it's about me. Okay, this still doesn't say that whether or not you actually know this person. It could be somebody who's a, secret admirer. I'm moving on with my life. Oh, okay, this actually could be somebody you know. So they need time to heal. They're moving on with their life. But they're spying on you. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So they're spying on you. All right, so let's look at what else. Six of Swords. Yeah, there's the card of moving on. Look at that. So it is somebody that's moving on. Look. Moving on with my life, and Six of Swords. Can you see this? There it is. All right, so that's Aquarius energy, but it's somebody who's moving on. Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. That's Libra energy. So you have Aquarius energy, Libra energy. Dude, you are not going back in that room. Yeah, they in and out. They just want to go in and out. Freaking cats. I love them. Dang. Three of Cups, that's Cancer energy. It could be somebody who likes to party like a rock star, or it could be somebody who, I mean, normally that's the card of reuniting, but if they're moving on, then they're not reuniting. So they may be spending time with friends and family, but it could be somebody who likes to have fun too. Ace of Pentacles, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it's also somebody who focuses on making money. Money is very important to them. Hopefully they're not. I'm going to ask because I don't know. Are they obsessed with money? I'm just curious. Yes. And they also like to get around. They like to get around. Do they like to keep their options open? Are they afraid of commitment? Are they afraid of commitment? Yes. And they are spying. Dang, I'm glad I asked that question. So that's what's really going on. They're just afraid of commitment. They like to keep their options open. They're afraid of settling down with one person because then they close out all their options with anybody else. Eight of Pentacles, there's Virgo energy. It's somebody who does work hard. But I almost feel like they also put a lot of work into the bedroom. They feel like they like to perfect their bedroom skills to an art. Knight of Wands. Yep, player energy. That's Sagittarius energy there. Player. So what? And then Eight of Wands, more Sagittarius energy. Somebody who moves very quickly. So maybe they go in and out of things very, very quickly. They move on fast too. Move on you and then move on fast. So that's a player. So Libra. I want to go over your astrology real quick before we go into Scorpio. Right now there's power struggles happening. They're building up between now and after Valentine. So you want to be really careful with that. And the notes I made, because it's 5th house affecting your 8th house, sex could lead to death or debt. So if you basically if you don't want any unwanted pregnancies, you want to make sure that you take precautions because that could lead to debt. Like if you're a guy and you don't take precautions, then you're going to have to pay child support for the next 18 years, that kind of thing. So just be really careful with that. Also, you obviously don't want to catch something that could lead to death. So 5th house affects 8th house when it comes to these power struggles. Honey, I literally let you in the bathroom already. I'm not. No, she can wait a second. All right, so towards the end of the month, hi baby. Toward the end of the month, she's not. What are you doing? Oh, she's old and grumpy. All right, so Kiki's here, and you can hear her. Come here, honey. Here. This is Kiki. For anybody who wants to know who I'm talking about, this is Kiki. She's old and grumpy. She was born July of 2009, so she's older than crap and grumpy. You'll hear her yelling when she wants something or is mad about something. All right, so Kiki. So towards the end of the month, you may feel there it is. You may feel a little bit down at the end. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's only temporary. But at the end of the month, don't be surprised if, like at the very end of the month, you find yourself feeling a little bit down when it comes to like your job or your health. Obviously, take care of your health, but just know that it's just a temporary thing, and things will improve come March. All right. So, with that said, let's go on to Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, and the time for Scorpio, and I'll put the time stamps in at the end. So we're gonna do 35 or 34:20 rather. 34:20. Hopefully I could read my own handwriting. It's kind of hard to see. All right, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who wants to be your Valentine? We'll do the Oracle cards first. Lost. I feel lost without you. Okay, it's someone you know, so it's not a secret admirer. No one makes me feel the way you do. You are the best I ever had. Ooh, Scorpio, you put a hurting on somebody. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it could be a fellow water sign or somebody with heavy Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, so let's look at the tarot cards. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. That can also be somebody who could be a little bit cold, a little bit bitchy, but honest. They're honest, but they're kind of blunt, you know. They Queen of Pentacles, somebody who is very financially stable. They have their shit together financially. So they have, you know, they have their resources. Eight of Cups, somebody who has either walked away from you or is walking away. Wait a minute. Let's look at the Oracle cards again. Lost. No one makes me feel, what is it? So did they walk away from you? That's Pisces energy. Eight of Cups is Pisces energy, by the way. Okay. Strength card. It's somebody, that's Leo energy. It's somebody who's holding back. Look at this Strength card. What a weird Strength card. But somebody who's holding back, trying to have some self-restraint. Queen of Cups. So now you've gotten Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups. You don't have the Queen of Wands yet, but you know. So it's someone who's very nurturing, though. So that's weird. So they can be even though they have their Queen of Swords energy where they can be kind of cold, they're also nurturing. So are they nurturing in a bitchy way? I don't know. But whoever this person is, they're almost, regardless of gender, they're kind of motherly. Like Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy, with a person who I think they enjoy being single. They don't really need anybody, so I feel like they're better off being single. Maybe there's somebody who's really good at being single, and they don't need anyone or anything. But that's Virgo energy there. And then we have Knight of Wands. Little bit of a player. They like to kind of come and go as they please. They're here for a good time, not a long time. That's Sagittarius energy. So Scorpio, right? So Scorpio, I'm going to have so much fun putting all those cards back in their decks. Look at this. This is the pile I have to separate and put away. Look at all this crap. But I do this to myself, right? All right. So, but it's fun. I like having fun. All right. So Scorpio, let's go over your astrology for about a minute, and then I'm going to move on to Sagittarius. Scorpio, power struggles between now and shortly after Valentine are going to affect you this way. 4th house to 7th house. So, is it going to be a power struggle at home that affects your relationships? Home and family hamper relationships. Okay, yeah. And so, yeah, that could cause problems. So home and family, whatever's going on at your home, your family could affect your relationships in some way. The home life is, I don't know, is it going to cause you to have, like, if you're married, for example, or if you live with this person, then it could be like mundane home crap, all the normal home stuff like laundry and dishes and bill paying and all that crap, like no normal day-to-day stuff at home could kind of take the sizzle out of your love life. I don't know. But at the end of the month, you're going to find you may be feeling a little bit like you're going through a dry spell, or things are kind of stale in the love department, and having any area of your life in which normally is like fun and, you know, like casual sex. If you play video games, anything you do for hobbies or fun, it's going to be lackluster towards the end of the month. But it's just temporary, and then March comes along, so you're fine. But that's just something to look at the end of the month. No Virgo gets fucked over from the beginning of all of this. What? No Virgo gets fucked over from the beginning of all of this garbage. I don't know what that means, Danny. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, but so that's for Scorpio. I'm going to go on to Sag now. All right, so, and if Danny's still here, feel free to let me know what the heck that means, because I don't understand. Now, how do I... Why is it not doing what I want? Okay, let's go back to comments. Go back to banners. Well, okay. Sagittarius was being weird. I don't know why that was happening. All right, so Sagittarius is going to be done. We're going to do Saggy at, we'll say 40 minutes, 15 seconds. So 40, 15. I'm doing pretty good on time. All right, so 40, 15 for Sag. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who wants to be your Valentine? Let's look at the Oracle cards first. The future. I dream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Ooh, Sag, who you got? Oh, they're all about you, whoever this is. I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. Miss you. So this is, wait, what? I'm already getting a delusional, I'm already getting a little bit of a delusional feeling off this person. Like they're imagining a future with you, but you're not together anymore. I don't know why I put that in air quotes, but you're not, maybe because you break up and get back together, break up. I don't know. This could be somebody it's on or off again with, maybe. Well, they're imagining a future with you, and they miss you. What else? Gambling. Oh, this person. Problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. This is not a good thing to have in a relationship. So if you kicked them to the curb because of gambling or addictions or something, or you just couldn't handle it, I get it. So Sagittarius, 6 of Wands, that's Leo energy. Somebody who likes attention, may like to win. We have Knight of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy. Somebody who's here for a good time, not a long time. They like to have fun. They're all about having fun. Impulsive. 6 of Pentacles. Is it the cat? I don't know what that was. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to make things right. And what does it say? I'm just curious what it said. Every blessing you give will eventually be returned to you. So whatever you do comes back to you. Well, maybe they're hoping that. I always feel like they're hoping that if they're good and they can get you back. It's almost like that's what I'm getting. If they act good, act right, they might be able to get you back. King of Swords. The 6 of Pentacles is Taurus energy. King of Swords is Aquarius energy, and that is a odd King of Swords. Look at it. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see what's going on there? That's weird. I'm actually going to make that bigger. All right, so actually maybe I can see this as I hold this up. Let me see if I can. Oh, great. Never mind. I was going to try and see on my iPad what it looks like to you all, but now they did an ad. All right. Well, anyway, so King of Swords is Aquarius energy, but it could be somebody who they're very logical. They're not real warm and fuzzy. What else do we have? The Death card. They could be somebody who's intense, cold, more cold energy, kind of chilly. Very black and white about things. It's either this way or that way. There's like not a lot of gray in between. Not a lot of gray area. That's also a Scorpio card. It's the Death card is associated with the planet Pluto, which is in modern astrology is Scorpio. But yeah, somebody who's kind of intense. And then Knight of Swords. Somebody who speaks before they think. Words come flying out of their mouth, and sometimes can be very cutting because they rush to say things before they actually think about what they're going to say, and they can regret that. Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. 10 of Wands is Sagittarius energy, and that is somebody. This person right here is feeling burdened. Okay, I cannot answer questions right now. Michelle, I'm going to get back to you. Sorry. But 10 of Wands, they feel burdened. So, All right. So so we got Sag, Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. That's a lot of Sagittarius again. Leo. Yeah. All right. So real quick, Sag, I'm going to do your astrology for 1 minute, like for the rest of the month. So coming up between now and shortly after Valentine's is an aspect that causes power struggles. In your case, it's in your third house. So let's see what I made notes before I started recording. Okay, so be careful that any type of car issue or repair that needs to be done is taken care of, so it does not cause a problem with your job. And also take care of like communication issues or there's a possibility that a power struggle with a sibling or an aunt or an uncle could cause you to have probably stress or hypertension or health issues. So just be careful that don't let anybody get you riled up. By the end of the month, you're going to notice it's just temporary. So come March, it'll not be a problem. But at the end of the month, you're going to notice the way February ends is when it comes to home and family and the past, you're going to be feeling a little bit melancholy, maybe a little depressed, a little bit down. So things are going to be a little lackluster when it comes to your home, family, roots, the past, that kind of stuff. But it's just temporary, and then March comes along and poof, that's done. Okay, I can't answer you right now. All right, so that's that. And Sagittarius, we're going to move on to Capricorn now. So let's do Capricorn. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment box below. Any suggestions, I'll take those too. Because I definitely want things to be the way you like them. All right, so Capricorn. We go back to comments. 40, so we'll just say 47 minutes. 47 minutes is when Capricorn begins. I'll get the crack in the table. All right, with the pen. All right, so Capricorn. Who wants to be your Valentine? The Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus. Okay, so finding myself. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. So this is somebody you know, and they're at least not ghosting you. They're letting you know. But at least I would hope they're not ghosting you. I'm gonna ask because that happens so much anymore. Are they ghosting you? No, they feel heartbroken. But they're trying to heal, so that makes sense. They are trying to heal. Recovery, yeah. So we need to let each other go. Oof, okay. And then, dang, Capricorn. Intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. They're trying to pay attention to their intuition, but it's also a warning for you to pay attention to your intuition and pay attention to the red flags. So who could this person be? So they want to be your Valentine, but they're moving on. That makes no sense. Interesting. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, somebody who's trying to be patient. And this is another card of healing. I always see this as healing. Emotional healing, usually. Trying to balance out their emotions. Eight of Wands, somebody who does things very quickly. They rush in to communicate quickly. They move very fast. They go after what they want quickly. Well, that's another thing. That's another, I didn't mention that in the other signs, but at the end of the month, I go over your astrology for like 1 minute. And coming up, people are going to be really going after what they want. So just be really careful. Just be careful. I'll explain what that means. But Eight of Wands is somebody who goes after what they want. That's Sagittarius energy. Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, somebody who overthinks. They're just an overthinker. They obsess over everything. Knight of Pentacles. But for all of the obsessing and the trying to move fast with things at the same time, Knight of Pentacles, they're slow to invest and slow to open up. So they like to move fast, but they don't open up themselves and they don't invest quickly. So that's interesting. And Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. The moon is Pisces energy. Somebody who either has secrets or they're confused. And I almost wonder if that shows mental instability. With the Eight of Swords coming out and all the other cards that we've gotten. What else did I see? Where was it? I don't remember where it was. Yeah. Well, anyway, long story short, I think this person might have mental issues. And I don't say that lightly. And they might need to seek help. They're confused. They may have secrets. They have a hard time deciding, which way to go, what to do. They can't make decisions easily. Five of Cups. This person focuses on what went wrong. They don't see the good that's in their life. They only focus on what went wrong. So, and Five of Cups is a Scorpio card. But look, they only see what, like they've got 2 cups behind them that are still full, but all they're looking at is the 3 that are spilled over. They don't appreciate what they have until it gets away from them. 6 of Wands, they like to win and they like attention. That's Leo energy. They like to win. So, Capricorn, I don't know if that's answered anything or not. So you have Leo, Scorpio, Pisces. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. 8 of Swords, or Gemini. 8 of Wands is Sagittarius. Sagittarius again. All right, so real quick, Capricorn. From now through shortly after Valentine's, you're going to notice power struggles, blow-ups, power struggles. People try to push, like when they want something, they really go after it. They try to push their way through. So just be really careful. In your case, it has to do with your money. Money issues and values hamper fun. So hopefully it's like in your case, make sure that you're not so focused on making a lot of money that you miss out on having fun. I know that's such a Capricorn thing. Now that I think about it, that is such a Capricorn thing. So focused on money and really putting your, just gotta have it, that you miss having fun. You like your ability, like your children miss out on seeing you. Your friends who, like, if you do gaming or anything like that, you're not really there. Like, you're not available to meet people at the bar, whatever, whatever, anything that where you relax and have fun, it's fallen by the wayside because you're focused on making money. So don't let that all work and no play. You know what that means, right? Don't do that. By the end of the month, you're going to find out that third house issues. So third house issues are communication, your transportation, like your vehicle, short-term learning, like if you take a class, siblings, aunts, uncles, those things are third house issues. By the end of the month, you're going to find yourself that those areas of your life, whatever, there's going to be like a lackluster feel, like almost a depression, or like it's going to be kind of a I don't know how to explain it. Like you're going to feel it's kind of have like a wah 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 feel to it in that area of your life when it comes to like your vehicle. Maybe you're not going to be happy with your vehicle because it's like, I don't know if it's giving you a hard time. I don't know what, or you hate the payments and you're like, I hate how much I have to pay for this freaking thing, or whatever. Or if you don't have a vehicle and whatever transportation you use, like if you use the metro or the whatever to get to the tram to get to and from work, it's just going to be kind of depressing. Towards the end of the month, but March comes around and then everything's fine. But it's just February kind of ends on a lackluster note in that area of your life. So communication maybe this could be a strain in communication, like you feel like nobody's talking to you or you can't get a hold of anybody, or your cell phone. I don't know. Communication, transportation, but it's short-term transportation, so it's not like long distance or anything like that. But then siblings, aunts, uncles, all of that is third house. So, all right, Capricorn, I feel like I beat a dead horse there. Yeah, I know. Doesn't sound great. I know. Andy, but it's just temporary. It's just temporary. All right, so let's move on to Aquarius. I know I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. Those are the transits that are happening right now. The one thing is, there's energy. If you want to go after something you want, the energy is definitely there for it. All right, so Aquarius. And then we'll go back to that. So Aquarius starts at, we'll say 55 minutes. Man, I managed to keep this in an hour. I can't believe it. I really thought it was going to go long, and I'm super excited that it didn't, because I wasn't trying to take all night. All right, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It always is. Thank you. I'm not sure what you meant by that. Or that it's a downer. I don't know. Or that the reading goes fast. I don't know what you mean. So Aquarius, it says, my dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. So this person, Aquarius, they dream about, temporary. Yeah, it's temporary, yeah. But yeah, Aquarius, this person dreams about you. They dream about you. Please don't hate me for ghosting you. Oh, you didn't deserve it. Ooh, Aquarius, who is this person? They ghosted you? Oh, that the whole concept of ghosting just irritates the crap out of me, because it's so disrespectful and immature, and people do it like left and right today, and it's very disrespectful. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. So this person, their heart is not open. Their heart is shut down for some reason. So we're going to find out more about them. All right, so let's see who this person is, Aquarius. Strength card, somebody who's holding back. This Leo energy. This is a person who's trying to hold back and have self-discipline. 5 of Wands, somebody who likes to argue, fight. Well, I feel like there's more about fighting and competition. This is a person who likes drama and chaos and fighting and competition. 5 of Wands is also a Leo card. Ace of Cups, all the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody who, I almost feel like they like the start of a relationship. They like new. Do you feel it in your heart? That's potential, dear. So they see the potential in somebody new. Do they start things like with a lot of enthusiasm? So they're happy to start something new. There's that. They may want a new start with you, but wait. It says they dream about you. So they may want a new start with you because they ghosted you. Page of Pentacles. That's all of the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles is somebody who, even despite how this card looks, and look at this crazy card here. Despite how this card looks, this person may feel like they don't have what it takes to make you happy. They may feel unattractive. Well, this card definitely doesn't look attractive. But they may feel unattractive or just feel like they don't have like enough to make you happy. So they have a self-worth issue, maybe self-confidence issue. That's interesting. So maybe they're somebody who tries to fake it till they make it, but they don't have it. The Shaman, that's the Magician. So that's Gemini energy. In this deck, it's the Shaman, but that's Gemini energy. So are they manipulative? Before I even go any further, are they manipulative? King of Wands, yes. They are manipulative. Is it control issues? Is it control issues? Maybe. They may like to have things in their favor. All right. The Tower. This person is a disaster. This is a Mars card, which rules Aries and Scorpio. But look what a disaster this person is. Hot mess. You got the 5 of Wands and the Tower card. Holy crap. I get heavy Leo energy off of this card. I mean, even though it's the Tower card, I'm getting heavy. Well, at the very least, fire sign energy. Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then last Judgment card. So this is a This is somebody who wants to restart things. They want to revive things from the dead. Look at this. They want to bring things back from the dead, or the brink of death, or whatever. But they want to revive things, so they want to restart. So Pluto, that's Pluto energy, that's Scorpio. So both these cards are Scorpio, and this one's also Aries. Interesting. All right, so Aquarius, I'm going to take 1 minute out to do your astrology, and then we're going to move on to Pisces. Hey Shaylee, what's up? Hey. So let's see, Aquarius, from now through shortly after Valentine's, there is an aspect going on that causes power struggles. Now, the area of your life, Aquarius, that it affects is your first house. And it's going to affect your fourth house. So it could be you. So I have Aquarius friends who are peaceful and easy to get along with. And then I have Aquarius friends who can be difficult and can be a little disruptive sometimes because they just don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care. Nothing bothers them. And they're just like, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care who it bothers. I guess stubborn might be the word, but they don't care. So be careful that this isn't you, because it's happening in your first house, which represents you, your first house, and it affects your fourth house, which is your home and family. So make sure you don't get into a fight with your family. And I say that because it's not going to end well. And it could affect you financially. So maybe you get kicked out of the house. I don't know. But so just be really careful that you don't let your desire to have things your way, or be I don't know if it's impulsively. I don't know if it might be difficult, and it causes a rift in the family, and it could cause you to be short on money by the end of the month. I say this because the February goes out on kind of a lackluster note. In your case, it happens in your second house of money and resources. It's Sun, Mercury, and Saturn conjunct. And it's happening in Pisces, right? It's gotta be Pisces. Why am I thinking that it's gotta be? Yeah, because the end of the month is Sun's in Pisces. Oh my God, I literally had a brain fart there for a second. So yeah, it's happening in Pisces, which is your second house of money and resources. So just be careful that you don't let yourself get a little wound up or let yourself be difficult. Just try to be your sweet, peaceful self that gets along with people and sees the good in all. All right, so now we're going to move on to Pisces. And we are at 1 hour, 3 minutes. That's fine. So Pisces. So 1 hour, 3 minutes, and we'll say 10 seconds. And I'm going to do a collective, actually. I just thought about that. I'm going to do a collective in case it doesn't resonate, then there's going to be a collective one. So 1 hour, 3 minutes, and we'll say 20 seconds. All right, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who wants to be your Valentine? Let's see. Gaslighting you. Okay, it's somebody who is trying to gaslight you. I've been lying to and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Wow, Pisces. That is a hell of a way to start your reading. Yeah, all right. I knew what you meant to me. I am ready to be with only you now. What? I'm already going to say now, Pisces, whoever this is, just don't. Just don't. This person's no. Love spell. You've been bewitched. So are they trying to put some kind of magic crap on you? I don't know. I should say magic crap, but put some kind of voodoo BS on you. They're trying to work something. They're at the very least, this person's very manipulative. 3 of Cups. Here's Cancer energy. I hate to say that because I'm a Cancer and I like to believe that my people aren't like this, but I know there's toxic people in all signs. But it could be somebody who wants to reconnect. They want to reunite with you. 3 of Cups is Cancer. The The Star card, Aquarius energy here. Somebody who's trying to balance out their emotions. They have hope. They feel like they hope they can, or they have hope that they can heal things with you. Interesting, considering. And then we have Nine of Cups. That's Pisces energy. Live in a constant state of gratitude is what this says. I like this picture. Look at this picture. That is the coolest picture. That just looks so fun and relaxing. Yeah, she's sitting there having a cup of tea or coffee. Got the dog with it. You know what this reminds me of? Oh, what is her name? Hey, is it? Oh, I can't remember. She is now a tattoo artist, famous YouTuber. She was chronicling her health issues. She was traveling in a van, doing van life. She bought a house recently. I can't remember her name. Is it Carrie or Haley or something? I don't remember. But anyway, this makes me think of her because there for a while she was living in a van with her dog and just traveling and just being peaceful. And she's a Libra that I do remember about her. But now she's a tattoo artist. All right, so that's Pisces energy. The Ten of Swords, Gemini energy here. I don't like this person. I just don't like them. Despite this card, that I like this card, they may see you as their wish. I don't know why. Maybe you treated them better than anybody else has. But the Ten of Swords, look at this person. They're just mean. Like they'll stab you. I don't like that energy. And look, they're willing to stab you in the heart. They're willing to hurt you. Like that's not good. Pisces, Strength card, Leo energy. They're trying to be strong and hold back. I do think this is a beautiful Strength card, though. It's very sweet too. Look at it. What an interesting Strength card. It's usually like somebody holding a lion back, but it's this innocent little girl and this it's almost like a skeleton of a lion. It's strange. So they're trying to hold back and trying to have self-discipline. Leo energy, High Priestess, Cancer again. They're being quiet. They may have secrets. They're trying to pay attention to their intuition. And Four Pentacles, they're stubborn. They could also be stingy. This is a Capricorn card, but I always see it as Taurus. So, take that however. Is it Capricorn or Taurus? I don't know. You know your own situation, but it's somebody, and it shows right here, the goat, although this shows a ram, but, which is Aries. But yeah, this person is stubborn and stingy. Very stubborn and immobile. So let's go over Pisces. Let's go over your astrology for like a minute, and then I'm going to move on to the collective. I'm going to do a collective read. So, Pisces, between now and shortly after Valentine's, there is an aspect going on with the stars that causes power struggles. In your case, it takes place in the 12th house and affects your 3rd house. So, I made a note so I could, before recording, ghosting causes communication issues. So make sure that you don't ghost anybody unless you don't really want to talk to them, because it's going to cause communication issues for sure. If you decide you want to get back together with this person, if you ghost somebody and then try to get back with them, it's going to cause huge communication issues. So you want to be very clear. And if you have any kind of, I don't know how to say this, like subconscious, I want to say mental health issues. If you have anything where you feel like you really need to have something addressed, so it doesn't cause problems with siblings, neighbors, aunts, uncles, or just communication in general, then talk to somebody, talk it out. Even if you got to go to, a professional, better to do that than end up, suffering in the end with strained relationships with people all around you. All right, so at the end of the month, February goes out on kind of a bummer. You're going to feel, and actually that makes sense, because you don't be surprised if you find yourself towards the end of the month feeling a little bit depressed, a little bit down, a little bit lackluster, and not having a lot of energy. It's just temporary. Come March, things will change. It's just temporary. February wants to go out on a whimper, apparently, or wah, 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 kind of, like a dud feeling. Almost, that's how I feel like February is going out like a dud, but it's okay. So then March comes along and everything will be better. But that's the astrology. And I realize it doesn't sound super positive, but it is what it is. So at least you won't be surprised when this happens. It's just temporary. All right, so let's do the collective. And I don't think I have a banner for that, do I? Do I have a banner for the collective? I'm going to make one if I don't. Oh, I do. There we go. Collective. All right, so let's see. Collective. I would say Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but that makes no sense. So if none of the others really hit, this one hopefully will be accurate for you. So, or if you're just curious. So collective. Who wants to be your Valentine? So let's look at the oracle cards first. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before, and I can't get enough. Ooh, this person is all about you. We have, I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions, but I love you more than you think. This is somebody who has a hard time being emotionally available. Ugh. Is this an avoidant person? Distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. I feel like it's probably because of them, because they don't open up. All right, so anything better than the temporary? Yeah. So, wait, what time is it? Where's my time? Oh, I don't have my time thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anything better than the temporary? Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's look at the cards, the tarot cards. So Justice. This is okay. So it could be somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Libra. Somebody who wants things to be fair. They feel stuck. This is Pisces energy. They feel like things are in limbo. They feel stuck. They may feel like they're trying to see things from a different perspective, but they may also feel like they're being sacrificed in some way. If that rings a bell, let me know. 10 of Swords. So it says hurt people, hurt people. You know what? So if this is somebody who has hurt you, it's because that's how they feel. And that's Gemini energy there. Page of Swords. Look at this. What an interesting Page of Swords. So that's all of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it could be somebody who's spying on you, or they could just be like a gossipy person, or somebody who's immature with their communication. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, somebody who's traditional. They may be learning some very important life lessons right now too. The Moon, they're confused. Do they have mental health issues? I gotta ask. Yes. Emotional issues. Yes. I'm glad I asked. So this person has emotional issues, mental health issues as well. So they have irrational fears. They're confused. They don't know what to do. And here's Pisces energy with the Moon. And then 9 of Cups, more Pisces energy. This person looks kind of smug though, don't they? Like they feel like you're their wish. I think they could possibly have a substance abuse problem, drinking or drugs. They could be drinking. But they're smug. So I have to ask, is this person a narcissist? I just got to ask because I'm getting maybe. They want to come back. Trying one more time. Indecision. Yep, indecision. Can't decide what to do. Aimless, drifting, avoidance, fear of change. All the fears. Remember I mentioned the fears. Fear of loss, clinging to the past. This person doesn't want to let go. They want to come back to you. But they may be a narcissist because it says maybe. And that's also Pisces energy, 8 of Cups. All right, so I don't know if this has made any. Yep, an air sign. He's been confused forever. Yeah. Well, yeah. um, I dealt with a Libra rising who didn't know from one minute to the next what they wanted. One minute they loved me, the next minute they didn't. Then they did, then they didn't. Back and forth. Oh my God, I got whiplash. Yeah, it was a hot mess. So, with that said, if no one else has any other questions, I'm going to close this out, and I am going to relax. The football game, the Super Bowl is on, but I'm not really a big Super Bowl person, and especially not this year. I feel like it's a very lackluster year for the Super Bowl. Like, from what I heard, the commercials are scared of offending people, so they're not going to be funny. And then there's a lot of controversies surrounding, you know, Taylor Swift and blah, 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 all this. I don't want to deal with that junk. So, yeah, I'm going to just relax and watch some other YouTube videos. All right. Thank you. Love you. And I will see you all in the next one.